So today we're taking a look at what if the invisible girl from the Fantastic Four had married the submariner. So guys, now that the new Fantastic Four movie released and they're a very popular team, the movie's a hit and we're going to go see more of them, especially after Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. This interaction of the Fantastic Four with Namor, the submariner from Atlantis, is going to be only more common, and they have a complicated history in the whole comic book series, as you guys would have read probably, and especially Namor, who has attractions to Sue Storm, and they have a fling, I guess, here and there, and it's a complicated relationship that they have. And this is an alternate world of where Sue Storm actually falls in love or actually marries Namor from Atlantis. So this particular storyline is a follow-up from What If issue 1, where Spider-Man had joined the Fantastic Four, but then Sue Storm, who felt that she was not needed in the team anymore after the induction of Spider-Man into the team, decides to go to Atlantis with Namor when she is offered that, and that leaves Reed Richards totally devastated. And this particular comic issue is a follow-up to that storyline. So guys, I got this book from Worthing Comics. I'll put the link in the description below and you can check their site out. They've got a great collection of comics. Before we get further into this video, be sure to hit the like button and share this with your friends. You can subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more such videos. I would deeply appreciate the follow and support. So I have the book out of the bag and the board, and as you can see, it's been in better conditions, I guess, but it's not all that bad because inside all the pages are still clear. You can read all the words. There's no damaging to any of the pages. It's not torn, so that's definitely a plus side. As always, the What If series starts off with a narration from the Watcher, where the Watcher is narrating what happens when the Fantastic Four now are trying to stop this villain from wreaking havoc. And as you can see here, you have Reed Richards, you have Johnny Storm, and then you have the Thing, and then swings in Spider-Man. Wait, this is an add-on, not this one, but yeah, you can see a Spider-Man swings in. So because this is a follow-up from the original What If issue, and where the Watcher here is also narrating, so in this particular universe, as is we saw the story from ASM number 1, Spider-Man goes to the Fantastic Four to join them to become a team for some monetary help, because he's a kid who needs money, and they do include him in their team after he even reveals his identity to them. But then Sue Storm, as you can see over here, feels that she doesn't have much to contribute to the team anymore now that Spider-Man, who's a superhuman, has joined, and so she takes up Namor's offer to marry him, and she goes to his kingdom in Atlantis. But Spider-Man, who is not really a team player yet at the moment, he's still very young, he has a little bit of a quarrel with the Fantastic Four and decides to leave the team. And even the Thing has a problem, because Reed has become a little bitter at this point ever since Sue left, and even the Thing leaves the team, and now it's only Reed Richards and Johnny Storm. And we shift to the bottom of the ocean at Atlantis with Namor at his kingdom, with Sue Storm, who is pregnant with their child right now. And Sue, at this moment, as her due date is closing in, says that she is recalling her family from the surface and wants them to be present over there. And so Namor, out of love for his wife, decides to extend that invitation to the surface dwellers, or the Fantastic Four, to include them for that joyous occasion in their life. So when he does come there to invite them, but things get heated because Reed is still bitter from the whole experience, so they get into a fight. And basically in this issue you will see that there is a huge misunderstanding that Reed has with Namor, because obviously he's better, the love of his life decided to leave him and go. Even Ben leaves him, so he's very angry. He just wants Sue back, and at this moment he's living in a delusion that Sue is being held against her will in Atlantis by Namor. And so he devises a plan with Johnny to enter Atlantis and defeat Namor, and also harm the entire kingdom of Atlantis. So you can see here they've breached Atlantis, and they've started laying down their plan to subdue Namor and to also probably destroy Atlantis at this point. But seeing Sue over there, who is not wanting to leave and come, who wants to be with Namor, Reed comes to realize what a folly he has done, and then he tries to stop what his plan was to, which would have destroyed Atlantis and Namor along with it. So there's a bit of a tussle over there, but Reed ultimately manages to stop his device, and then he sees that Sue gives birth to the child of Namor. and he feels very dejected and hurt, obviously, because this is a moment that he wanted a family with Sue for himself. But seeing her happy there with Namor as they have their own small family right now, he decides to somehow find a peace between the underwater world Atlantis and with the surface. And Johnny, on the other hand, is not yet able to take this yet, so he's thinking that he will somehow save Sue, and that's a story for later, as the watcher says over here. So that was the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts about this book in the comments below. Do you think we would get to see such an interaction in the main storyline? I mean, obviously Sue's not going to leave Richards now that she has Franklin, but tensions can rise, it can lead to some drama, and this is a cool what if story. These are the kind of stories I wish we get to see in the future. I definitely don't think Marvel Studios is done doing the what if series. They will definitely make a season 4, but if they include such cool stories, it would be very nice to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will catch you guys next time.